Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera. Kembali kita bersama dalam rancangan Bicara Sukan yang disiarkan dari Studio 3 Radio Kompleks Penyiaran RTB Sungai Akar Radio Television Brunei. Seperti lazimnya kita akan membawakan topik yang akan turut membincangkan mengenai dengan topik-topik semasa, mengenai dengan acara dan juga aktiviti serta kegiatan sukan di tanah air dengan menjemput dan mengundang tetamu yang akan turut membincangkan setiap topik yang diutarakan. Ya, baik, sebelum kita memperkenalkan tetamu dan topik kita pada buat minggu ini, mari kita sama-sama saksikan sedikit cebisan mengenai bahan yang menjadi tumpuan pada episod kali ini. Baiklah, sudah pasti anda dapat meneka apakah yang akan kita utarakan dan ketengahkan dalam episod kali ini. Jadi untuk bersama saya di studio, ya mulia, James Reynolds McAllister, Ketua Jurulatih Kelab Bola Sepak DPMM. Ya. Good afternoon, and welcome to the program, and thank you for being part of this program. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. How would you describe DPMM FC overall performance in the Singapore Premier League this season? James?
I think our performance at the moment has been mixed. Obviously, I came in after 7 games, so to come in and implement my style has taken time. I've been in for 14 league games at the moment, and the players are adjusting well. So at the start, the first game was against Hogang, we drew 1-1, and I had a couple of difficult games after that. But I think the players have adjusted well. They're a good group, honest, hard-working, but it's just about getting consistency now in performances. But the league's interesting. Interesting.
I know because based on the performance of the teams, we can see they can play the game, the interesting game. So, what were the key factors contributing to the team's success or challenge this season?
Yeah, I think the challenge is to keep that consistency. I think at the start, when I came in the first few games, obviously I came in on the 8th game, which takes a lot of time for the players to adjust to a previous manager, a previous style. And then for me to come in as a new manager with new ideas, new philosophy, new style. But the players have implemented that really well. And before the break in November, we were on a very good run. I think we'd only lost 1 game in 8.
Yeah. So
we had that consistency, we had that continuity, and then in December, we managed to sign 2 new import players, Davies and Damir, who have been a big bonus for us. And then with them coming in January, it's taken time for them to adjust to a different style of football, the weather, different conditions. So it's a process, and we're probably just at the start of the process, so there's a lot of exciting things to come.
Yeah. So, Coach, could you share your thoughts on the strengths and weaknesses of the team this season?
I think the strength of the team is the togetherness and the group and the spirit, and how they've welcomed the new players. So the players have been excellent that way. They want to learn, they're hungry, they're hard-working. It's definitely a strength. The weakness, I say, would probably be a little bit of consistency recently. So when we lose a game, the mentality, they're probably too hard on themselves.
Yeah.
Whereas you've got to forget about that and move on quickly and learn. If you learn your lessons quickly and then take it into the next game. So as you've seen in January, we've lost 3 games in a row. Yeah. And then we had a very good result against Tampines in the cup game. So I think it's just the mentality of, okay, we've lost the last game, it's in the past, you take the learnings from it and move forward and try and improve and try and win the next game.
Yeah. Besides the result, I think our performance is very good. I think
Yes.
maybe only the finishing, maybe. Yeah.
I
Correct
agree.
me if I'm wrong.
No, I agree. It's good observation.
Yeah.
I think the game of football was decided in both boxes.
Yeah.
And I think we've played well in the previous 3-4 games.
Yeah.
But in both boxes, the attacking side, we've not finished our chances, we've not been clinical enough.
Mm.
And then defensively, we've conceded some poor goals by individual errors.
Yeah.
So that's how you win and lose games, by dominating both boxes. So yes, very good.
Yeah. So, Coach, how do you plan how do you plan to address this moving forward?
Yeah, we've done a lot of work on the training ground. That's all you can do, is work on it. Like I say,
Yeah.
you've got to review it, reflect on what happened, try and learn from your mistakes. And then the process is continually working hard every day, and trying to improve yourself, the group, and myself. I'm always learning as well. The players are always learning. So I think there's a real good work ethic in the group, and that can only stand you in good stead for the future.
Yeah. So, Coach, how do you approach managing a diverse team, and what strategies have you used to build team chemistry both on and off the pitch?
I think the most important thing is communication.
Yeah.
I think open and honest communication. So as a coach, I encourage the players to give me feedback, to ask questions. And also, I've worked in different countries, Scotland, England, and I spent time in India as well as like a player coach under David James. And we had a very successful season there in the Super League in India, the ISL. And we worked with, there was 28 players in the squad, but we had like 9-10 different nationalities. And it's all about, I mean, football was a common language. And it's just, everyone loves the game and the players. And it's just the communication, and like doing things like bowling or like having events at the club is important as well. But I think it's that constant communication. Always being honest, always being open. And I'm open to any feedback from the players. So.
Yeah. So we have to, as you said, the players must be open, and what their problem and what they want. Maybe this will solve the bond of the team. Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, because obviously there's a language barrier also.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I get excited, I speak too quickly in Scottish, and I'm still trying to learn the language also. So I think communication is key. And some players don't like to speak in a group. So I've encouraged the players to come in and speak one-to-one, or if they want to come in as units, as a back four or as a midfield, to ask questions. But for me, football is a game you should all love playing, and everyone wants to win, yes, but there's a process to that. So it's just about giving clarity in the players' roles and responsibilities and what I want from them. But ultimately, they just got to be good people, honest and hardworking, and be good teammates to each other.
Yeah. We talk on the field. We probe on the field, actually, Coach. Yeah? So, Coach, what has been the most memorable moment for you as a coach this season, and how did it impact the team's journey in the league?
I think getting that first win when you come in is important. Obviously, you've got a different style, but for the players to buy into that style, you need results. So when you get that first win, it's encouraging. And we've had some really good wins this season. We've beat some good teams, like Geylang, we beat them 4-2, very good team. We beat Tampines in the league. So we've had some good results. I suppose now the challenge is for the players to go and close the gap on fourth in the league. I think, 21 games in, 7 points off fourth. We want to try and finish as high up the table as possible. And I think that's achievable if we get more consistency. So.
We hope the team will be in a success in the future game, Coach.
We can, yes.
So I come back to you later. So sebelum kita meneruskan perbincangan, kita kongsikan lagi kuis bagi minggu ini buat penonton yang setia menyaksikan rancangan Bicara Sukan yang memberikan peluang untuk memenangi hadiah mingguan, ya. Jadi untuk minggu ini pendengar hanya perlu menjawab soalan seperti berikut. Ini soalannya, dalam liga manakah klub bola sepak DPMM FC beraksi? Dalam liga manakah klub bola sepak DPMM FC beraksi? Adakah A, Liga Perdana Singapura, Liga Perdana Inggeris, Liga Juara-Juara, ataupun D, Liga Perdana Malaysia? Ikuti akaun Instagram @rtb.sukan dan @pikbn. Like, komen jawapan betul dan tag seorang untuk menyertainya. Ini adalah hadiah yang dimenangi, yang akan dimenangi ya. Jadi tarikh tutup untuk menyertai dalam menyertainya adalah 11.59 minit malam 9 Februari 2025 dan hadiah ini ditaja oleh Pick Club. Ada soalan bagi minggu ini, tentunya bis kita sudah dapat menerka apakah jawapannya ya. Selamat mencuba. Jadi so coach, I'm coming back to you. DPMMC has a rich history in football. So, how do you balance maintaining the club legacy while also introducing new ideas and strategies?
Yeah, it's got a long history. 25 years this year, I think, as the club. So, it's got a history of winning leagues and cups and stuff. So, I think the staff at the club are really important because, like, we've got two assistants, Bobby and Moxie, have played here, been successful here. Ali, the general manager, played here, been successful. So they know what it takes to win. So I'm always asking them questions and what it was like when they played and what the difference is now, and how we get back to being competitive, especially in the Singapore Premier League, and also competing in the cup. So I'm getting to know them as staff and them as people. And I think it's important to tap into their knowledge from previous years because they've been at the club a long time, and they know exactly what the club stands for and what it means. So I want to try and bring success to the club. I want to try and encourage fans to come back and watch the players, and that support from the sidelines is really important to bring success as well.
So, Coach, what are your thoughts on the level of competition in the Singapore Premier League this year, and how does it compare to the other leagues you've experienced?
I would say it's different in many ways. Obviously, the weather and stuff, and the pitches are not as good as what they are back in the UK.
Yeah.
But from my time in India, it's very, very similar to when I played in the Super League. I was player coach at the time in the Super League in India, and I see a lot of similarities. It's they're trying to improve things all the time here in the Singapore Premier League, and I think in the coming years it could be a very competitive league. But you got some big teams in the league like Lion City Sailors. They spend a lot of money on foreign players. Tampines also have some good foreign players and some good local players. But I think for me to improve and progress the club is to bring new young talent through and to show that pathway from like under 16, 18, 21 into the first team. So trying to bring back an academy style system to have that platform to build and bring in young players, the best in Perdana, to then feed into DPMM for the future is important. But at the moment, for now, we want to be as competitive as possible. And if the players keep continuing to progress and improve and be a sponge to the knowledge and information I'm trying to provide, we can only get better. So
so we have to attract the spectators to go to the stadium and support us.
Yes, we want to encourage the sports to come, and because it always helps, especially the players, gives them confidence on the pitch. If there's more fans, more supporters there, singing, encouraging, it definitely helps.
Okey, kita saksikan seketika highlights perlawanan Brunei DPMMC pada musim ini.
Stays down, Oliveira with the ball into the area. Not quite over, definitely a little bit alongside. Fast shot on, it's a good ball into the box. For the first time, fast shot on. Into Dama. Back to Cruz. Can you feel? No, he goes right down the middle. Makes no mistake, but only surprisingly his second goal of the season. Oliveira. Taking the charge, Nigel Torres with the shot is blocked. Should put this one in the absence of Azwanani, and also perhaps to strike something different. Oliveira is in, beautiful finish by Miguel Oliveira. Now Oliveira storming forward. He's quick. Is he going to go on his own? Yes! Oh! Very good goal. Might hold on to that thought here. He did, because they've just got an equaliser after a poor mistake.
And he does, no problems. Tucks it away in the bottom corner. Sends it. You always look at the quality of a ball in terms of what it does to those trying to defend. I think Salihovic may even have been beyond the far post and has somehow managed to steer it into the goal there. This is another major setback.
Itu tadi telah pun kita saksikan imbasan ataupun highlight beberapa perlawanan-perlawanan yang kita saksikan pada musim ini. Brunei DPMM dalam perlawanan Liga Singapura yang musim ini masih lagi berlangsung. So coach, player development crucial part of the club success. Could you elaborate your approach nurturing the young talent with DPMM FC?
Yeah, we've got some good young players coming through in the team at the moment, and with the B team also. So it's just encouraging them to keep learning, keep improving. But it's nice to see some of those goals you see. Obviously, we've got some very good foreign players, but the local players also contributing with some good goals. And at the weekend, Nasri coming on and scoring that equaliser in the last minute is always nice.
Yeah.
Then you've got the experienced ones that have got to help the young ones, like Param. Param scored a late winner against Albrechts back in November, which was nice. It's always nice to score a late winner. So I think as a coach and a coaching staff, you've got to encourage the young players coming through and help. The game understanding is, I think, very important. So they've got to watch games in Premier League or Italy or Spain and watch players in their position and learn and be a student of the game. And also, when you come to training, ask questions of the coach, like in possession, out of possession, what's required in their position. So I think experienced players can help, staff can help, myself can obviously help, and it's my job to make them better. So, but I think with the foreign players as well, with their knowledge of playing in different leagues, bringing that to the local players and encouraging the local players and helping them pass on the experience. So I think young players can learn from many different avenues, and it's up to us as a club and staff to give them a platform to be successful and to grow and improve. Like all players at all ages can always improve. So that's my job as a coach, and I love what I do, and I'm very privileged to be given this opportunity by the Crown Prince, who's very passionate about the DPMM. So I've got a responsibility to try and improve every player at the club, especially young players, and build that future for DPMM.
So sebetulnya jurulatih dapat menjalankan tugasnya jadi terpulang pada pemain-pemain untuk menterjemah apa yang dikatakan oleh coach tadi. Jadi sama-sama kita berharap agar perjuangan pada kali ini akan berjalan seperti lazimnya, seperti yang kita inginkan. Jadi looking ahead, what are your plans and goals for the team in the next season, coach?
To keep improving. The next goal is to win the next game. We're at home tomorrow night, so I hope all the fans come to watch. It'd be great to see a lot more supporters there to encourage the players. It's a difficult game against a good side, but we're at home. We've got to be positive. We've got to keep creating the chances, and like you say, we've got to be more clinical in the final third. So hopefully we get a clean sheet and a positive result.
So are there any specific areas you are focusing on the improving?
Yeah, we work on things in training. There's not one specific area. I think we're trying to improve many areas, like eradicating simple mistakes. And then in the final third, like you say, we've got to be more clinical. So both boxes, I think, are important. So defending the box well, and then also being clinical in the opposition box. So that's probably two main areas at the moment we're working hardest on.
I think the more to finishing, I think, because when I saw the games, we quite enjoyed it, the style and the high pressing. But again, we need more clinical finishing. That's my thoughts.
I agree. A good observation. But you see from the goals we've scored, the players have got the ability and the quality to execute in the final third. So It's just repetition in training, and then belief and confidence on a match day.
That's the important thing.
Yes.
Belief and confidence. Yeah.
Confidence is a big thing in football.
Yeah. Okay, coach. From your personal perspective, how has you experienced being as a coach of DPMFC, and what lesson have you learned during your tenure here?
Yeah, the experience so far, I've loved every moment. The players have been very welcoming, the staff have been very welcoming. I think there's a lot to improve here at the club, and I'm excited about the future. I think there's so many things we can improve and make better. But I think the biggest thing I've learned is patience.
Yeah.
So being more patient, understand that because I'm a father. I've got four kids with my wife.
Yeah.
And obviously that's a hard thing being away and miss the family. But I'm here to do the best and the right thing for them also. So my wife and my kids will come over and they watch the games all the time. So I think the biggest things for me is just be more patient.
Yeah.
Be more patient. So it takes time to implement stuff and players to improve. So it's a short, medium, and long-term process that you've got to be patient with.
Yeah, we always support you and your family and Brunei DPMC. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, coach, finally, what message would you like to convey to the fans of Brunei DPMC who have been supporting the team throughout this journey?
I would say keep believing, show patience, and bring many more friends to the games. So if you come, try and bring as many as you can with you to improve the support, because the support is very welcomed. And when you hear that noise as a player on the ground, if you're 1-0 down, 1-1, or it always pushes you on and gives you that belief and confidence to hear the support. So
never give up.
Never give up. Yes, never give up. Of course.
Okay, coach. Thank you, coach. Jadi, kita sudah pun sampai ke penghujung rancangan ini, dan itulah yang sempat kita kongsikan dalam perbincangan bersama tetamu kita untuk minggu ini, iaitu James Reynolds McAllister, Ketua Jurulatih Kelab Bola Sepak DPMMC, yang telah bersama kita untuk edisi Bicara Sukan minggu ini, berkongsi informasi dan pendapat tentang persiapan Kelab Bola Sepak DPMMC menjelang Liga Perdana Singapura 2024 yang akan berlangsung, disambung lagi, masih berlangsung pada ketika ini, dan apa yang kita harapkan, semoga apa yang kita bincangkan ini mendapat manfaat dan juga masukan kepada penonton-penonton kita tentang perjalanan Brunei DPMMC dan juga bola sepak negara kita Brunei Darussalam, terutama sekali kepada peminat bola sepak Brunei DPMMC dan Liga Perdana Singapura, terus menyokong dan terus memberikan dorongan kepada kelab ini dan juga pemain-pemainnya. Ya. Jadi untuk mengikuti perkembangan seterusnya, sebelum kita mengikuti perkembangan seterusnya mengenai bola sepak menerusi arena yang disiarkan setiap hari, kita ikuti terlebih dahulu soalan ini. Ini adalah soalan untuk minggu ini. Dalam liga manakah kelab bola sepak DPMMFC beraksi? Adakah A, Liga Perdana Singapura, B, Liga Perdana Inggeris, C, Liga Juara-Juara, ataupun D, Liga Perdana Malaysia? Ikuti akaun Instagram @rtb.sukan dan @pickbn. Like, komen jawapan yang betul dan tag seorang untuk menyertai. Dan ini adalah hadiahnya, tajaan Pick Club. Jadi tarikh tutup untuk menyertai adalah pada 9 Februari 2025 Ahad pukul 11.59 malam. Ya, sekali lagi, jadi untuk mengetahui perkembangan mengenai pasukan kelab bola sepak DPMMFC dan Liga Perdana Singapura, boleh ikuti Facebook resmi kelab tersebut, Facebook DPMMC, ataupun Instagram @official_DPMMFC dan laman sesawang www.dpmmfc.club. Ya. Belauda, jangan lupa untuk mengikuti siaran arena terbitan unit sukan setiap hari pada pukul 4 petang di saluran Arif Perdana untuk laporan dan perkembangan terkini sukan dalam dan luar negara. Sekali, thank you, coach.
Thank you.
Good luck for the future games. We hope you have a success in the game in the future.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So, hingga bertemu lagi dalam rancangan akan datang dengan topik dan tamu yang lain pula. Salam hormat, tinggalkan semangat sukan bis kita, majukanlah sukan untuk negara, dan jumpa lagi.